Yeah, you could say it's time to do an empties video. Tons of products here to talk to you about today. It's weird to sit down and do a video. I don't think I've done one in 2, maybe even 3 weeks, even though you've seen them every week. Sometimes I'll pre-film things if I'm gonna be traveling, so when you haven't filmed in a while and you sit down to film, it's strange, but good. I'm glad to be here. So today we're going to tackle this huge bag of empty products. It's collective empty products, mostly eco-organic, but it really runs the gamut from skincare to body care, lifestyle, etc. The only thing that's not in here is any makeup, because I have another makeup specific sort of empty product declutter video that I wanted to do in advance of filming my makeup collection, which is pretty imminent. I've always said that I would do a makeup collection video when I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I hope that that happens soon. So I'm sort of preparing to do that and have done a really substantial clean out, and there's a bunch of empty makeup in here as well. So this will be coming up probably in the coming month, but for today, let's just, I can't believe how much is in here. This is gonna be a long video. Please grab a beverage, a snack, whatever you need. So let's get started. Okay, I pulled, before I actually dive into the bag, there's even a little bit more. I pulled a cluster of products that are literally on the tail end of being finished, as in I'll finish them in the next week or 2 probably, but they're not like fully empty. But I figured I would just throw them into this video so that I don't have to deal with having them kick around. So I think I have 1 or 2 wipes left in here. These are the Bloom Naturals Daily Cleansing and Makeup Remover Towelettes. These are sort of my most favorite face wipes that I use, which I don't use with any real regularity on a day-to-day basis, but they're great for travel. They're great if I'm wearing like a ton of makeup and I need to like, a lot of times I like using these to remove a balm cleanser if I'm wearing like a lot of makeup, or again, great for travel. I've also been trying the Ursa Major wipes and I still continue to like these better than those. Several body care products. This much left of this. This is the AILA Beyond Organic Body Wash for Toning Skin. I've heard people say that they think this might be discontinued, which would break my heart because this is like my favorite shower gel of life. I have 1 more. I bought 2 of these directly from the company's UK website over Black Friday. They had like 25% off or something, so you might still be able to order directly from the UK website, and they have really good international shipping. And then let's see how much of this is left. I'll probably finish this week during one exfoliation. This is the Red Flower Bioactive Berry White Peat Exfoliant. This is my first full-size jar of this, but I had, smells so good. I had gone through like some sample sizes and decided to buy a full size. I actually already have another one of these in the queue. I love it. It is my favorite body exfoliator I have ever found. And then I have 2 sort of home products. This is the Woodlot Everyday Mist in the Sweetgrass Energizing Scent. It's just kind of a room mist with essential oils of juniper, cedar, and lavender. And then this is my second bottle of the Captain Blankenship New Moon Smokeless Smudge Spray. I have about that much left of that. This might take me a little longer to get through. I probably use this once or twice a week. This I'll use kind of when I remember. It's really great in a bathroom, actually. I've really liked it for that. And I like just having, if I'm not gonna do like a full essential oil diffusement, is that a word? Or I haven't really felt like burning candles lately for whatever reason. These sorts of products are really nice. Okay, that was just the preliminary intro to empty products. Now let's dive in here. The first thing I just pulled from my office at work yesterday. This is the Republic of Tea Organic Mint Fields tea. It's actually not empty. Well, I got through most of it. There's probably 8 tea bags left in here. I really don't like this tea at all. I bought it to just have a sort of an afternoon tea at work, and the Republic of Tea makes my absolute favorite black teas. I love their British breakfast. I love their organic Assam tea. I love their Irish breakfast tea. They make excellent black teas, but this one was a total bust for me. I hated it. I think I'm very particular about mint teas. No. I have several other red flower products to follow with the theme of that exfoliant. This is an empty travel size of the Arctic Berry Cloud Milk Cream, and this is an empty full size of the Arctic Berry Cloud Milk Cream. I don't currently have another one of these. I like to always have one of these around, but I thought that they were out of stock. They might actually be back in stock. I know Red Flower was having a little bit of production issues with this product, but I'm thinking they have been resolved or are close to being resolved. It should be available via Beauty Heroes. If it is, I'll link below. And then I just had gotten this travel size one, which was great. I actually will probably just wash and reuse this because it's a really nice little travel body cream container to keep around. These are just such holy grail body care products for me. I have tried other Red Flower body care products, and this particular range from Red Flower continues to just be my favorite. Okay, this is not fully an empty. Actually, I have another hair care product that I see. As you know, I did like a 35-minute video on my hair struggles recently. So you can go watch that if you want to hear more, and I think I talked about these products there. But I basically had to do a complete swap out of all of the hair products that I was using because my hair had grown really accustomed to some of these products and was just looking horrendous. So the things I'm using now I'm really liking, and there's probably maybe a quarter of the product left in here, but I know I'm just not going to use it. It's the Rare Elements Pure Shampoo. It worked for me for a while, but ultimately I think it was just a little bit too heavy for my hair type. It could be good if you want like a very sort of moisturizing shampoo that's kind of eco-luxury. I liked it for a while, but it's one of those weird products that like I never really fell in love with, but I didn't really hate either. It was just incredibly ambivalent about it, so I'm just gonna toss it because I'm not gonna use it. And then this is an empty Intersense Pure Harmony shampoo. I have another brand new full-size one of these in the new packaging in my beauty storage area, but I'm taking a little break from this product. My hair had built up some sort of resistance to it, but for a while it was very much sort of a holy grail hair care product for me. This one is formulated for fine to normal hair. They also have that very moisturizing range, the one that came in the Beauty Heroes box last year. If you've never tried this, I think you might absolutely love it, at least for a while. Just be sure to rotate and don't let your hair become overly dependent on it. That's what I would say. Oh my gosh, I have another empty shampoo. This is old. This is the John Masters Organics Scalp shampoo. It's Spearmint and Meadowsweet Scalp Stimulating. I have tried every John Masters Organics shampoo in their range over the years. They were like one of the first eco hair care brands I was really into when I read No More Dirty Looks, and I always had sort of moderate success with this hair care brand. This one it was fine. I ended up using it to shave with, just to use it. It was a shampoo that you always have to sort of double cleanse with. It's not really gonna get a lot of buildup out of your hair. I just needed to go through a period that I'm in now of like using Aveda and using some more clarifying products that are really gonna get my scalp clean and balanced. So taking a break, but I actually do think that this is a really nice introductory brand to eco hair care if you're new to eco hair products and you're used to more like luxury eco products. I mean, they're very gentle, I guess that's what I would say, but they do make my favorite shampoo that they do is probably the Zinc. I forget what it's called, but it's in kind of a matte light olive green packaging, and I went through several bottles of that. It kind of has a marshmallow smell that's very pleasant, and it's quite a nice product. The Honey and Hibiscus line is also very nice, but very moisturizing. Oh, I have actually another empty package of the Bloom wipes that shows you how much I rely on them and really like them. This is another product that's like in every empty products video of mine, the Desert Essence Natural Tea Tree Oil Whitening Plus Mouthwash. Like, I literally think if you go back to the first empty products video I ever did on YouTube, this is in that video. I've been using this product for like 4 or 5 years. Maybe even more, but I've been making videos for about 4 years. That's actually a really nice little detour I can make to tell you that by the time this video goes up, I don't know if it will be live. I'm sitting on it, and I shouldn't be. My new website, it's effectively done. The only thing that needs to be done is I need to hand migrate 95% of my old blog posts from my old website, but literally everything else is ready to go, and there's an archive of every YouTube video I've ever done that's searchable by like category. So I think that'll be a really nice feature. I'm gonna do a little screencast tour of my new website coming up soon. But I bring that up because like if you watch my first empty products video, this is probably in it. And now there'll be an easy way to find that. Another hair care product, this is the Wonder Seed Virgin Hemp Seed Oil Conditioner in the scent Sweet Orange. Again, I feel like I've talked about this in previous hair videos I've done. Wonder Seed used to be a hair care brand I loved and really relied on until my hair sort of built up a tolerance to it. I guess I find that if I use products for any longer than like 2 years, I guess I would say, my hair starts to rebel against them. So I used this actually probably for longer than 2 years. And then what ended up happening is when I would use them, it would just sort of turn my hair into feeling like straw. I haven't used Wonder Seed in a while. This is quite old because I wasn't even using this on my hair. I was using it to shave with. A lot of times I'll repurpose shampoos and conditioners to shave with if I can't get them to work for my hair. This is actually very affordable. You can get this brand on Amazon. And again, if you've never tried them, I think they're totally worth trying until you develop a resistance to them. Okay, I see 2 candles right here. This is the brand Frère. This is the Tto Firebrand Candle. I fell in love with this candle when I was at International Orange for the first time a couple of years ago. I smelled it in store. I didn't buy it then because I had to travel from San Francisco to Boston and I didn't have any room essentially to bring it. So I ended up finally buying one off some online candle retailer that I'm blanking on the name of, but like some sort of candle emporium kind of deal. About $45, so like sort of a more expensive candle. And I have to say I was sadly really underwhelmed with this. I had really high expectations for it. The scent throw was really minimal. They're made in France. I mean, you know, like you understand why I bought it, I'm sure. Like the packaging is beautiful. It smells really good. I like these sorts of woodsy, cedary, masculine, unisex, campfire sorts of smells. That's what this is. But I think it is a more like natural brand. It's carried at International Orange, which carries lots of more natural brands, but I was really underwhelmed. I just wanted it to perfume my room more and it just didn't. So I probably would not buy this again. Okay, and then the other candle is from the brand Love Letters in the scent Frosty Pine. It's a soybean candle, again, more natural, and it's handmade product the brand is out of Miami, Florida, and this was actually a holiday gift from a very dear friend of mine, and I loved this candle. It was like perfect for Christmas time and early winter. I love pine and evergreen sorts of scents indoors in the winter. The scent throw of this was actually beautiful and I felt like I really could smell it in the room. I thought the packaging was really gorgeous. It kind of has this like wax embossing on the top. So I had never heard of the brand before, but I do believe you can get them on Etsy. I'm like, now we're getting like to the little stuff. So I'm like, how do I tackle this? Another body care product. There's another deodorant and a body care product. This is the CV Skin Labs Body Repair Lotion. I loved this. They sent me a couple of their products, including the Rescue Relief Spray, which I have about a quarter of my bottle. It's in like the same sort of packaging left of that. I love it, would absolutely repurchase. I'm not sure I would necessarily repurchase the lotion right away because while it was nice, well, now that I'm saying that, I'm currently using the Acure Unscented lotion and I do like this better. It's hydrating but lightweight. The Acure one that I'm using is definitely like a more occlusive, heavy lotion, but it's like a quarter of the price. So when I finish that, I might actually return to this. It's beautiful. Their products are very high quality and they're formulated for people with extremely sensitive, even like actively inflamed sorts of skin. So I loved this. I'm loving the Rescue and Relief Spray, just super good. And then this is an empty La Vanilla deodorant in Fresh Vanilla Lemon. I'm using another one right now in a different scent. I always have backups of these. And I interchange it usually with Schmidt's in the pot, which is probably my favorite truly eco deodorant. Okay, I have a couple of little foil packet sample things. These are the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel eye patches. Did not like these at all. They were fragranced and I could not keep them on my eye area for any more than 5 minutes because the fragrance really bothered me. So I can't even honestly really tell you if they made any difference or how they felt on because the scent was just overwhelmingly too much for me. I use the Honest Hazel eye gels, which I haven't done in forever. So this is a good reminder that I should go do that because I have some in my refrigerator. And then this is the Sisley Black Rose Cream Mask, which has a total cult-like following. I used this over Christmas time, I remember, because I did an Instagram post on it. And I was completely underwhelmed for a product that gets so much love. The full size of this is quite expensive. I think it's like somewhere between $120 and $140, I think. It made zero impact on my skin. I've said this before about moisturizing masks. A lot of times I think that they're best used in conjunction as part of like a masking routine. Like if you just kind of cleanse your face and put on a moisturizing mask, I don't think you're gonna see like a huge, and leave it on for half an hour, you're probably not gonna see like a huge difference. I guess maybe if your skin is like extremely dehydrated, or I don't know. I'm a normal skin type for the most part. I find that I see more results from moisturizing masks after I've done a drying mask or a clarifying mask or a detox mask, or if you sleep in them, I guess they can make a bigger difference. But I tried sleeping in this and I just saw like no change. I don't know if it's a product that if you used it once or twice a week regularly, you would see a cumulative effect. It's supposed to sort of have anti-aging qualities, but I would not be spending my own money on that product. Okay, I have a couple of cleansers. I have an empty Jordan Samuel Plie. Already have another one of these, and it's my favorite cleanser to bring when I'm traveling. I don't tend to use it actually in my day-to-day routine very much, but when I'm traveling, it's what I bring because it's perfect. And then I finally finished up the Christina Holly and Marie Veronique Pure and Essential Oil Free Cleanser. Finished the whole bottle. It was a little bit of a chore to get through. I've talked about these products a lot other places. I probably wouldn't repurchase just for my personal skin type. It was not terribly enjoyable to use, but it was effective. All right, I see a few Tata Harper products. This is the Reparative Moisturizer for dry skin. And this is the Revitalizing Body Oil. I liked both. Neither are something that I think I would repurchase, or in this case, purchase a full size of. This was nice, again, to use for travel. It was very nice to mix in with the Red Flower Arctic Berry Cloud Milk Cream, but I didn't really like it enough as a body oil compared to my other favorite body oils like Precious Skin Elixir Citrine, or the Couscous body waxes, or the Virid signature body oil, like the Max and Me body oils. Like, to me, those are more, I like those more than this. This I liked actually for a while, but it's a lot of product and I wasn't getting through it enough. I had probably gotten through that much using it as a face moisturizer. And also I feel like when I got this, it was a couple of years ago, my skin type sort of changed. My skin type has been changing slowly over the years. I used to be extremely dry skin type, and now I'm just very normal. And this was actually ended up becoming a little bit too heavy for my skin, and I just wasn't using it a lot. So I actually ended up using it as a body care product, just as a body lotion, and that's how I was able to use the full thing up. I do have an empty Desert Essence organic jojoba oil in a plastic bag so it doesn't leak all over the other stuff. Actually, I'm almost done. I should have put that in the little beginning part of things that are almost done. I have another one that's about that much left. So this is what I use to take off my eye makeup on organic cotton rounds at the end of every night. I see some dental care products. Let me cluster those so we can have some semblance of organization here. Dental care things, an empty Tom's Fluoride Free Travel Toothpaste. I already have another one of these that I bought from Whole Foods for travel. It's great. It's not what I use in my day-to-day life, but this is a great travel one because of the size. But what I use every day is the David's toothpaste, and I have an empty one here. Currently using another one. This is the only toothpaste I've used for the last couple of years. But every container comes with these metal keys for you to get every little bit of toothpaste out. So there's an empty one of those for you. An empty Dr. Tong's Smart Floss, which is my favorite floss, although I have also been using this little sample of the Cocoa Floss Deliciously Mint Floss. Actually, my boyfriend's dentist gave him this sample and I swiped it from him. And I posted it on Instagram, I remember, and I got some DMs from people that were like, can you review that? And I told my boyfriend and he was like, I think he thinks L'Amour and La Musique is quite endearing, and yeah, he's like, take the floss, review it, tell me how it is. I like it, actually. I am very particular with floss. My teeth are quite close together, and I don't enjoy using most flosses, which is why finding Dr. Tongue's was such a revelation for me. And Cocoa Floss is very nice. I still like Dr. Tongue's a little bit better, but this is quite a nice one. These are what I was referring to when I talked about the Bloom face wipes. These are the Ursa Major 4-in-1 Essential face wipes. You can buy a travel pack or like a sample pack of 5 off their website. I've used all of them. So I don't think I would buy them again. A lot of people really like these. They were slightly too astringent on me. I just didn't really like how they felt on my skin. I much prefer how these leave my skin, I guess. I do sort of like the Essential 4-in-1 Face Tonic a little bit more, and what I think of these are cotton wipes that are soaked in that formula. So for some reason I like the spray better than the wipe. I just wasn't really a massive fan. Another hair care product, this is an empty travel size Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat Invigorating Shampoo. Love this, and actually I bought this just on a whim at Whole Foods because I needed a shampoo to take for travel, and I ended up falling in love with this product, and I now have a full size in my shower and another travel one going. Sort of, I guess, above and beyond John Masters Organics, I think Giovanni is a very, very effective natural hair care line that's very affordable and that you can get at Whole Foods. The price point is lower than John Masters Organics. Again, I used to use Giovanni in like the mid-2000s, and I think my hair just sort of built up a bit of a tolerance, but you know, come back 10 plus years later and it works great. So I'm just going to be conscious to not overuse it, but I'm getting really good results from this one in particular right now, the Tea Tree Triple Treat. We're making very good progress, you guys, through this. Oh, here's another little Ursa Major product that I wanted to mention. I should have mentioned with those other little foil packet things. This is the Golden Hour Recovery Cream. I got this as a sample in, I think it was in a Credo order. I got like a little sample pack and I really liked this. This is what inspired me to want to try other Ursa Major products. I think maybe come next fall or winter, I'm going to buy a full-size jar of this. It was really a nice cream. I did an Instagram post on this. Okay, I have an empty Josie Marin Nirvana Mist. I already have another full-size one of these going. I love it for makeup setting spray. Every morning after I do my makeup, I will mist this over my face to just take down any sort of powdery look, which I don't tend to get because I don't really wear a lot of powder, but it's just really nice to kind of set things in place and give a very dewy, fresh look to the skin. It's a super, super fine micro mist. It smells like kind of light cucumber, but not overly synthetic cucumber. I just really like it, and the bottle lasts forever. At least a year, probably more. Like I think I used mine for 1.5 years or even 2 years with regular use, and it's just a great product. I hope they never discontinue it. Okay, these I wanted to show, but what they're gonna go in my empty annual Beauty Heroes bag for my Beauty Heroes retrospective, but I did finish both of the Skin Owl products from the fall. I think these were featured. So it's the Maki Berry Beauty Whip and the Maki Berry Beauty Drops. I really love the Beauty Whip. I actually have another full-size one of these, thank God. Beauty Heroes actually just did another weekend edition with another brand ambassador on these. Let me know if any of you decided to take advantage of that and pick up this. I think you got a free one of the Beauty Whips if you spent $85 on Skin Owl products in the store or something. I thought it sounded like a really great deal. And something I would have considered if I didn't already have if I didn't have one of these in the queue already, because it's a really good product, really good for travel after you've been on airplanes and stuff. The alcohol scent never seemed to bother me. I know it did bother some people. The Maki Berry Beauty Drops I liked a little bit less, but I did use them up, and I ended up at the end using them up on my body. That's what I'll say for now. And you'll hear more in my retrospective, which will happen in the fall, so it is a ways off. Okay, we just have some remaining little things in here. Red Flower Purifying Body Wash, a little travel size body wash. So I didn't love this. I don't know what it is about this range, the Arctic Berry range, that's so good to me. A lot of other Red Flower products I try from other ranges that they do don't live up to the Arctic Berry range for me, and this is an example. Like, it was fine, but not something I would seek out or want to have a full size of. Okay, the writing is a little bit rubbed off on this, but this is the Activist Botanical Cleansing Oil. I actually do have a full size of this one as well that I haven't opened yet, but this is a really, really nice rinseable cleansing oil. It would be similar to something like the One Love Organics cleansing oil or the Tata Harper cleansing oil. The full size comes in a nice pump dispenser, so kind of replaces this in my routine. And I think it's great. It rinses very clean. It's pleasant scent and pleasant to massage on the skin. And yeah, I think that's what I have to say about that. Okay, this is this fully empty? No. This is Stark City Recalibrating Oil. I think it was just time for me to declutter this actually. There's maybe a third of it left. I really like this. Of her two face oils, City and Midnight, I prefer Midnight a little bit more. It's sort of more her PM face oil, although you definitely can use it in the morning, and City is more of her AM oil. And I consider it to be more for people to the oily combo side of normal, and Midnight I consider to be more to like the dry side of normal, normal to the dry side, although I'm normal and I can use both just fine. I just wasn't really reaching for it, and it was time to move it along. And it's quite old. It's like over a year old at this point. This is all that's left. Okay, what do we have here? This is actually a declutter, not an empty. This is the Wetherspoon Organic Lip Care. It's like a lip chapstick in coconut lime. It just went bad, but I did like it. Wetherspoon, it's very old. It's probably 3 years old. Wetherspoon, in like my first year of making L'Amour et la Musique, reached out and wanted to send me some honey, and they sent me like a trio of their lip balms, and I kind of kept them around for a while, and this is the last sort of holdout until it just kind of started melting and going bad, but I did like it. This is also not fully empty, but it's the Osmia Organics Spot Treatment. It basically just started becoming not very effective, and I think it's because it's old. I don't even think it's in this packaging anymore. I think that they redid the packaging. I probably used a quarter of it. When I first got it and it was sort of at its most potent, I did find it to be really effective. And then like, I can't even really remember when this was, but I started having some like random angry cystic skin eruptions, and this was like literally doing nothing. And what ended up working more for me was leaving the Line Purify face wash on as an overnight spot treatment, like sort of dry it out. I had a lot of success with that, and then Jess from Stark recently sent me her Intense spot treatment, and I also have been getting good results with that if I have had a breakout, which I, knock on wood, have not been having recently. This is, I don't know why I decided to get rid of this. The Kerry Grand Lip Whip. Maybe I won't really get rid of this. I think I just feel like I wasn't using it. I'm gonna move this actually over to my makeup declutter bag, and we'll see how I feel about it then. I guess what I'll say is that the Osmia Lip Doctor is sort of my most holy grail lip product, and I just found myself not reaching for the Lip Whip at all. I don't find that it moisturizes my lips. It doesn't stay on my lips long enough to moisturize them the way that the Lip Doctor does. So I don't know. Let's just move that. We'll put off dealing with that decision. And then these are two empty face oils, and I love both of them. The first is the Marie Veronique Rejuvenating Night Oil. I had never tried this, and you guys, I wish I had a full tally for how many face oils I've used since I got into like green beauty and using face oils. I mean, like close to 100, I feel like. I mean, I've tried so many, like at least 60 to 80, I would say. And so many are good, but they're not noteworthy, and they're not something I would be like really interested in buying. It's really hard to find a face oil that I try that I would want to spend $80+ on a full-size bottle of, and actually both of these I feel strongly about that I would want to do that. I have done a face oil lineup video, haven't I? I'll link it below. I'm almost positive I have. Marie Veronique Rejuvenating Night Oil was just so good. Everything from the scent to the effect to how I would wake up, my skin would be. It was just very memorable and very much something that's on my wish list. And then the second one is the Precious Skin Elixir's Tourmaline Radiance Elixir. After a couple uses of it, just from this little sample, I was totally in love with it, and Marissa generously gifted me with a full-size bottle of it, so it now sits in my current skincare routine. In fact, most mornings I'll do half a pump of tourmaline with half a pump of the Fitglow Redness Rescue Cream, and that's like my morning moisture routine. They sit up there for me with L'Oreal Sun Damage Repair Serum. That's another like absolute favorite face oil. I'm trying to think of what some of my other like really amazing noteworthy face oils. Stark Midnight is definitely one. Those are 4 really, really good ones to me personally. Everyone loves Vintner's Daughter and I'm just like, guys, not into it. Okay, I feel really good about doing this video. It was so satisfying. I love being back in front of the camera, even though it probably doesn't feel to you like I've been gone. I feel like I've sort of been gone. Please say hi in the comments. I would just love to hear from you. It just always makes my day to read your comments. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about today, let me know, or if you have recommendations, I'm always open to them. You guys give me such great suggestions. Any other little announcements I have for you? There'll be some activity coming up on Patreon. I'm going to be doing a live stream, and I think I'm gonna make it like an early evening Get Unready With Me live stream to kind of mix up the time. That'll probably be, you'll be seeing this Sunday, and it's going to be Sunday this week, either Monday or Tuesday probably. But the announcement will have been posted before. And then I'm going to be doing a patron exclusive video of telling you what's in my YouTube subscription feed, why I watch who I watch, and I'm also making a list of people that I don't watch anymore and why I don't watch them anymore. So that should be interesting. It's been a very highly requested video actually. So that's the April patron exclusive. Thank you so much to everyone that's supporting LAMOUR on Patreon. New website will be up very soon. And I'm just hoping that it'll make your experience of searching for some of my archived content easier. And then the thing I'm probably most excited about on the website is I have basically a curated favorites page where I have capsules of literally my top products in every category: skincare, body care, makeup, hair, lifestyle, kitchen, everything like that. It's kind of all condensed in one place and it looks so beautiful and I'm very, very happy with it. I feel like I've observed other people when they redo their websites or like do a rebrand. I'm not doing a rebrand, but when they're gonna like unveil a new website, they sound kind of like how I'm sounding now. So I hope it doesn't sound annoying, but I am pretty excited about it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.